of Africa's gold-producing nations produced a total of 776 tons of gold in 2023. That amount of gold would be valued at about $67 billion using today's gold prices. And in 2023, it was slightly over $53 billion. Gold prices can only go up. That is why many people buy gold bars to protect their wealth, cushion themselves against inflation, and build a personal store of value. Let me put it differently. The average annual inflation rate in Africa was nearly 18% in 2023. That essentially means the items one used to buy using $100 at the start of the year would cost about $118 by the time the year ends. If a person saves $10,000 at the start of the year, inflation would erode some $1,800 by the end of the year. The rich acquire gold to cushion themselves against such losses. Now, back to our story. Africa's top gold producers and why the precious metal can be a game changer for them. The leading gold producers in Africa are Ghana, which produces slightly over 135 tons of gold in 2023, followed by Mali at 105 tons, and then South Africa at 104 tons. Burkina Faso, which produced 99 tons of gold, and Sudan, which produced nearly 73 tons, round up Africa's top 5 gold-producing nations in 2023, and that's according to the World Gold Council. The other countries in the top 10 are Guinea, Tanzania, Cote d'Ivoire, Zimbabwe, and the Democratic Republic of Congo in that particular order. With their gold valued at about $53 billion collectively in 2023, the funds can do many great things for the gold-producing countries. For illustration purpose, we'll use Ghana, which is Africa's #1 gold producer. It's 135 tons of gold in 2023 and the country about $7.6 billion in revenue, according to official records. Gold accounts for over 40% of the country's total exports. But what can $7.6 billion do for an economy? First, it may cushion the country against large budget deficits, therefore reducing the need to borrow to finance government expenditure. Secondly, the money helps in keeping forex reserves healthy, thereby ensuring manageable import costs. Road and rail networks, hospitals, schools, among other development projects can be sufficiently financed using the funds. A gold-producing nation can also use the precious metal to back its forex reserves, therefore stabilizing the local currency. But even with its blessings, gold has often landed countries in undesirable situations, such as externally sponsored conflicts to create an environment for smuggling for the precious resource. Illegal gold mining has also cost African governments billions of dollars in revenue. It has also left behind a trail of destruction and disease, given unregulated gold miners dig huge tracts of farmland and forests and pump chemicals in search of gold. This has rendered lands unusable for habitation or farming, and water bodies poisoned. But with a decisive and caring leadership that puts citizens' interests first, gold can be the ultimate game changer in Africa's quest to lift its people out of poverty.